Mary's Flying Dutch as our DuBois Beavers look to defend their home turf in this District 9 Region 1 matchups. Good evening and welcome into tonight's broadcast, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Devin Clark, as always, alongside John Schneider, and you're listening to DuBois High School football on Bigfoot Country. John, two more evenly matched teams here tonight, hungry for a win. So we're looking for another tough District 9 conference matchup here tonight.
It is, and you hate to use these words, but you have to. The two words. This is a must-win for the DuBois Beavers if they want to play in November.
Yep, looking ahead. I mean, they're running out of chances. Our program's rule is need to be 500. We'll be getting into more of those details later in this game. You know, those things are going to become more of a factor after the outcome of tonight's game. So talking a little bit here about the St. Mary's Dutchmen as much as we can here. They've adapted to an air raid offense attack over the past few years while maintaining some balance as well. But tonight, it's all going to start and finish with senior running back Matt Davis, 117 rushing attempts for 1,001 yards, 13 touchdowns, has 400-yard games. So look for him to be the bell cow tonight. He goes both ways as well, plays a lot of defense. Hopefully DuBois can wear him down, but he's going to be very important key to stop for DuBois' success tonight.
Yeah, I was told before the game he's going to be one. We'll be calling his name quite a bit today. He's an absolute stud on both sides of the ball.
Yep, sophomore Cameron Coudray. I'm sure that name sounds familiar if you're from St. Mary's. Is the quarterback. He's a sophomore. As I mentioned, 508 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Not much of a big passing threat, it seems, this year, but I'm sure they're gonna come in with a great game plan. They're going to try to be well balanced here this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming in with a 3-3 record, they are evenly matched with this DuBois team that's 2-4.
Yep, DuBois is 2-4, 2-2 in the conference coming off 2 tough losses last week at homecoming. They could really use a win tonight, as both teams can. So we're looking for a great matchup here. As Carter Dush is set to kick, Koger and Clark are back to receive, and we are underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Week 7 matchup. Clark takes it from the 15-yard line, heading straight up the field. Has his blocks. There goes Clark. Breaking tackle, still going. Midfield, Clark still on his feet, dragging one with him. Inside Dutch territory at the 48-yard line. That's where Landon Schrock and company will set up shop in this DuBois offense, 1st and 10.
Nice return there by Caden Clark. Looking downfield, ran right through the first line of defense and broke a couple tackles for a really nice out to midfield.
Yeah, but we know the story about this DuBois team. They've been riddled with some bad injuries. Their record could easily be flipped, otherwise, but, we're not trying to make excuses here. They're getting healthier. Hopefully see more Hansley tonight. Garrett Nissel has been the bright spot offensively lately. Let's see if they go to him early. 1st and 10, pistol set. They're going to toss it out as Danny Dixon on the first carry. Dancing a little bit, tries to get the edge and cannot.
Down for a loss on the play. Loss of 2 on the play, going to be 2nd and 12.
Not the start DuBois was hoping for. Trying to get Dixon, their speed guy, on the edge.
2nd down 12.
To go around. We talked about them transitioning to an air raid attack. Seems like they're kind of back to running the ball offensively here. We're in for a good matchup tonight. 2nd and 12 T formation. Straight ahead is Nissel. Nissel makes one man miss.
Hand off to Garrett Nissel.
Gets across the original line of scrimmage. Down to the 48. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, this is a team that I think you can run in between the tackles. So I'd like to see more runs like that. I think they'll be able to wear down this defensive line.
DuBois does have the size up front, but what St. Mary's made up in size last year was their speed and their quickness up front. I didn't think DuBois was quite ready for that. Now, DuBois dug their feet in last year, and they got going. That ended up being a pretty darn good finish up in St. Mary's a year ago. Here we go. 2 receivers each side on 3rd and 8. Schrock, delayed draw. It's Nissel. Great cutback. Here goes Nissel across the 40. It's going to depend on the spot here.
That should be a 1st down, DuBois.
And it is. Needed the 40, got to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers on the delayed handoff.
Good vision by Nissel there. He cut to the left to gain those extra 5 yards to give him that 1st down.
Yep, DuBois coming out. Didn't see the pistol set a whole lot last week against Punxsutawney. Didn't see that T formation really at all, but seems like DuBois is trying to control the ground here game early, coming out with a couple tight ends in the ball game and a fullback. Pistol set here on 1st and 10. Toss it out again to Dixon, coming to the edge, trying to get around Davis, does, and he's upended across the 35.
It's a nice gain of 4 there. Positive yards on first down. He was able to make the corner on that run.
That's staying on schedule for the Beavers. And that's what they need to do. Down to about 9.5 to go here. Just getting underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Second straight home game for the Beavers. Scoreless ball game, but the Beavers are on the move. Let's see if we get Garrett Nissel going here. 92 rush attempts, 532 yards, 6 touchdowns. Also adds 13 receptions. He's been the go-to guy, and they'll go to him here. And he stood up, drives his legs, and not much doing. Tackle was initially made by Jaden Overly. And that's St. Mary's front. Davis got in there as well. Maybe a gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Seems like this DuBois offense lives in 3rd downs. Third medium, doesn't it, John?
Yeah, it does. You definitely prefer 3rd and short to 3rd medium or long.
Here we go. Trips to the left here. Koger, Hansley, Kearney in that order. Clark is loaned to the right. Nissel sidecar left. Got movement up front.
I think he drew him.
Looks like they're marking that off against Dutch.
I think they drew him offsides.
Yes.
Yep, offsides, Dutch.
He was going to false start, but I think he just had his signals mixed up, and it will be an offsides. And let's see if that'll give the Beavers a first down. It should, and it will.
Yep, first down,
Fresh
Beavers.
set of downs.
That's an interesting, the rule in high school football is you can't get back. If you cross into that neutral zone, it is an offsides penalty.
So DuBois catching a break early. They're back out. And their Penn State set T formation. Tight end right is Kearney, straight ahead with Schrock just pushing the pile, still going. Brought down by Bauer on the play of the Dutch. Lucas Bauer, be calling his name a lot. One of the main targets at receiver for this Dutch team. Gain of about 7 there on first down. That's certainly staying on schedule for these Beavers, and that's what they need to do.
It is, and I like that play call. That worked very well for a couple of games when they needed a push. They've always had that up front.
Back in the T formation. Penn State left this time. Coming left with Danny Dixon, trying to get to the outside. Can he get there? No, he cannot. Didn't get the marker. It's number 85, and I'm not seeing an 85 on the roster for them once again. Running into that issue again.
We got a number on their roster that don't have a number associated with their name. So if anybody knows who number 85 is for the Flying Dutch,
it's about his 4th tackle this drive thus far.
Please let us know via Facebook.
Short gain on the play. Actually, no gain. It's going to stay at 3rd and 3. Trips to the right here. Nissel's a sidecar. To Schrock's right. Schrock rolling right. Looking, found his man, and it's incomplete, just too far out in front. Intended for Hansley. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. I'm sure 4-down territory here for the Beavers. Possibly. We saw Burkett attempt a 45-yard field goal last week. It was missed. He did make a 37, however. This would be about out a 40-yard field goal from this distance, but DuBois is going to gamble here. Coming out, trips right here, 4th down and 3. 7:08 to go first quarter, nothing ball game. On 4th down, Schrock is back. Schrock looking, still looking. Now throwing, it's low, but I believe it is
incomplete.
It's incomplete. Intended for Hansley. It was a little low. Didn't get a good handle on it. And DuBois will turn it over. And we're going to take a short break, and on the other side, we'll see the Dutch offense for the first time. Scoreless game here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, first quarter. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
1st and 10 state.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new Irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy, proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
FT DuBois, a 7 Mountains media station. This is Bigfoot Country.
We're back at E.J. Mansell Stadium. It's Matt Davis up the middle. He's going to be the bell cow for the St. Mary's offense. He goes nowhere on first downs. They came out 2-by-2 set in the gun. Good job by the Beavers there right out the gate.
Yeah, that's definitely the key for the Beavers defensively. They need to keep him in check. They need to keep Davis in check.
Tyler Hansley on the stop. He's been getting a lot of PT lately. Looking good from his defensive end spot. Beavers coming out in their regular 4-2 front. Under center this time is Kudre. He rolls to the left. He's looking. He's under trouble. Gallagher and Chase can't get there. He's just going to tuck and run. And let's see here. That is actually not Kudre. I'm saying it's Brody Wheeler taking the snaps here for the Dutch. Not much stats from Wheeler that I saw. It's been all sophomore quarterback Cameron Kudre up until this point. But tonight, going with Brody Wheeler. 6:22 to go, first quarter, scoreless game. 3rd and 8 here for the Dutch. Not much for Wheeler on his attempt. They come out 2-by-2 set here. Davis is a sidecar right. Dutch taking their time here. And the snap. Wheeler is back. Looking, dumps it off over the middle. Has his man to the 30. Nissel's there. He's going to make the stop. It will bring up 4th down.
That should be 4th and 1.
Ben Paul was on the receiving end of that. About a 5-yard gain. Bring up 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
See what the Dutch will do here. So far, offense is staying on the field. Clock running, 5:50 and counting here, first quarter. St. Mary's first possession of the game. St. Mary's defense turned the Beavers over on downs on the Beavers' first drive of the evening. I formation this time. They're going to toss it out. Overly, the ball carrier, trying to get the edge and does. First down and more. He's in the clear. There he goes down the sideline. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. Dixon in the chase, but won't get there. 10-5 touchdown Dutch, and they are on the board first in this one, and certainly not the start the Beavers were looking for. Yeah, the PA announcer doesn't even have a name for that man.
Certainly a lot of speed.
Not sure.
Coming in the backfield, number 85. Again, no name. We don't have a name to associate with that number. Fantastic run.
Yeah, DuBois loaded the box there, brought in an extra lineman. Good dial up for the Dutch, and they take it the distance. Dutch in for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good with 5:20 to go in our first quarter here. The Dutch strike the scoreboard first. They lead our DuBois Beavers 7-0. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
We found that man. Yes, we did. Ben Reynolds, just a jersey switch up, but we appreciate whoever called in to give us that information. He took it 71 yards for a touchdown, and that's our early difference here in this District 9 matchup between St. Mary's and DuBois. 5:20 to go, first quarter. DuBois is going to be back on offense here.
Got to give her a shout out. That was Rhonda Mitchell-Mosier that called me to give his name.
Thank you very much,
that,
man.
Rhonda.
Much appreciated. I have a feeling we're going to be calling his name quite a bit. Showed a lot of speed on that play. Outran the whole entire DuBois defense 4-6. Dutch are ecstatic with their start. Beavers coming out a little flat. Let's see their answer. Dutch approach, sends it away. Koger will field it at about the 11. He's going to bring it out, coming left. breaks one tackle, tries to cut back, little too much. White jerseys, not a good job of blocking for him. He'll take it to the 24, and that's where the Beavers will start it. So DuBois loses the toss. St. Mary's elects to defer. DuBois, once again, starts off pretty good, looking like things are going, and then they stall out deep in their territory. St. Mary's does a good job of answering right away. 7-0 is the difference right now.
Yes, absolutely. DuBois showed they can move the football down the field, so they're going to have to, no need to panic yet. Just keep that game plan, put some points on the board at the end of this drive. They'll be okay.
Trips to the right, Schrock throws a little screen pass out to Clark, not much doing, and it's blown up. Matt Davis all on it. No, they ran that play to the field side, but everybody's so bunched up. They need to get, I think, a little bit better spacing there, give a little more room for Clark to make a move there. They're a little bunched up there. That ball didn't even make it to the numbers, and they threw it to the field side. They got to do a little bit better job of spacing that trips formation out.
Yeah, that screen on that short side of the field needs to be out to the numbers without question.
Yeah, the less ground you're making Matt Davis cover defensively is not good. 2 receivers each side here on 2nd and 11. Schrock in the gun, Nissel sidecar left. He's back. Delayed handoff once again. Nissel up the middle. Still going. Breaks one tackle and another. Davis on the stop.
Another tough run by Nissel right there.
Yeah, all Nissel. We got a St. Mary's player down momentarily. Hopefully we can get him back up on his feet soon.
And
while
Davis
they tend to him.
Walking gingerly. He got up a little bit slow as well. He seems to be shaking it off.
So while we sort out the injured player here, we're going to take a short break here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 4:17 to go. St. Mary's on top, 7-0 here in the first quarter. You listen.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. Go Beavers! Brackman Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Remember, Chevys cost less in Punxsy. Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the DuBois area. Serving DuBois, Treasure Lake, and the surrounding areas. Good luck, Beavers. And by the Next Tier Bank DuBois team located at 522 Liberty Boulevard. Stop and see them to fall into great rates this football season.
We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 7-0 is your score. St. Mary's on top of DuBois. Early stages of this one, first quarter, 4:17 to go. Finally, the player for St. Mary's gets to his feet. Wish we had a name for that young man, but we do not have a jersey number on our roster.
So it's common for us to get rosters off of Max Prep. So sometimes numbers do change from what they have listed there, and there are a few players on the St. Mary's roster that don't have a number at all associated with them. So apologize, we don't have a number for 79 either.
3rd and 6 for the Beavers. 3rd and medium. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Schrock back. Schrock looking, throws middle, and wide open receiver just can't get it to him. Clark catches that. He has the C's parted already. He is off to the races. Can't get it to him, incomplete. DuBois will punt it away, 3 and out. And DuBois, I like the attack. They're just going to have to execute. Great play call. Great play design. But, yeah, just came up short. Nissel in to punt. Jackson Vollmer and Reynolds back deep to receive. Good snap, Nissel, the catch, good punt, line drive, boot. Fielded by Reynolds at the 32. He's coming right. He's got some room to run. Cuts it back up, makes a couple man miss. Hunter Ullman cuts him down at the 47-yard line. Solid field position for the Dutch. And their second drive, they lead DuBois 7-0 here first quarter.
Yeah, 3 and out's definitely not the answer you want from DuBois. They need to figure out something pretty quick. They have to hang with these guys score-wise.
Their defense has been able to keep them in games all season long, so hopefully the defense can have their backs here, at the moment. But yeah, 3 and outs are not going to be the key. This is a team who's getting healthier. Like to see a little more presence of Jackson Hansley. Let's try to get him the ball. Like I said, great play design there for 3rd down, wide open, big play there. Just Just couldn't execute.
He just short-armed it. That's all he did, yeah.
Trips to the right here. Play action at Davis. Screen set up. Reynolds. DuBois is there. Koger on the stop. Great job. Correction, that's actually Ben Paul on the receiving end of that. Short gain of 2. Be 2nd down and 8.
Good pursuit by DuBois there.
Correction, Sansom Deeb on the stop.
2nd down 8.
For the Beavers. Sansom Deeb has been having a pretty solid season over there at his left cornerback position. Junior will be seeing him. He has a lot more football to play here for the black and red of the Beavers. 2-back set here for the Dutch under center. Gonna toss it right, coming with Davis. Good penetration by DuBois. Jaw Risto all over it. Schrock got in there first, who's back getting some defensive reps tonight. Led Davis to cut back right into the face of Jaw Risto.
That's a big old
Loss on the
bear
play.
Coming through that line. He just wrapped him up.
Loss of 5, 3rd and 13. We're talking about that DuBois defense. Always giving their offense plenty of opportunities. Looking like they're setting up for another one here. 3rd down and 13. Trips to the right here. Wheeler in the gun. Davis is a sidecar to the right. 2:30 and counting here left, first quarter. Here's the snap. Play action once again. Wheeler under some trouble, and he's going to go down. Hunter Ullman on the pursuit, and we've been calling that name quite a bit the last 2 weeks as well. Stepping in, taking some reps away from guys who play both offensive line and defensive line. Tyler Hansley's in that category as well. This time it's Hunter Ullman revving up one from his right end position. Getting to the quarterback. 4th down and 16. St. Mary's most likely will punt it away here.
That's just what DuBois needed on that defensive stand. After going 3 and out, make them go 3 and out. Battle of field position. Again, we need 7 points just to catch up.
Complementary football. Now it's time for the offense to complement the defense, give them some rest after a nice quick stop. Dush into punt. Long high snap, nearly blocked. Squabbly short kick to the left, going to go right out of bounds. Solid field position for DuBois at the 34. That's where they'll have it. We're going to take a quick break here. Come on back. 1:34 to go, first quarter. St. Mary's on top, 7-0. You're listening to high school football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily, package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Bridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
This is Bigfoot Country.
Danny Dixon is the ball carrier on first down. He carries across the 40 to the 42 out of the pistol set. 2nd down and 3 here. They go right back to him. Danny Dixon up the middle. Huge push. He hits it hard. Lowers his pad level right behind Jaw Risto and Zach Gallagher. Getting a great push. Correction, that's Barr. Noah Barr. Back in the pistol set. DuBois showing some tempo. Here's the snap. Once again is Dixon up the middle. Has a hole. There goes Dixon. Upended. Brought down by Bauer. It's another first down run.
Great block by Nissel, picking up the linebacker coming through the line. That absolutely sprung Dixon there.
DuBois, ISO right behind Gallagher. 4 straight times. They do it again. Dixon cuts back, breaks one tackle. Eventually wrestled down by Davis. After a 13-yard run, he picks up 2 on first down here, 2nd down and 8. As we bear down on our first quarter here with St. Mary's on top, 7-0. DuBois will probably get one more play off here. They don't have to, but they got 25 seconds to do so. And coach is eyeing that clock. Sends Schrock out. 18 to go, and we're lined up. Trips to the left, 10 seconds to go. DuBois get a play off here. Like I said, don't have to. Down to 5, Schrock in the gun. Try to draw him off sides. Everybody stays disciplined, and that will be the end of our first quarter with St. Mary's on top, 7-0. Come on back for the second quarter. We got more District 9 Region 1 action here for you. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family-owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at delulotransport.com. Go Beavers!
We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers with the ball and on the drive here in Dutch territory. Ball sitting on the St. Mary's 40-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Wise decision, I think, to let that play clock strike 0 there. Or I'm sorry, game clock strike 0. And it looked like Beavers were kind of reeling there. Seems like they were looking to get the playoff, but good decision to just take the quarter, dial up a good 2nd down play call here. Penn State left here, straight ahead with Schrock.
I'm not sure that was designed. I think he kind of bobbled the snap there and just followed his front line forward.
Nonetheless, Beavers staying on schedule here, 3rd and medium. 4-yard gain, 3rd down and 4. Got some fireworks going on over behind Showers Field area over in Maple Avenue. Someone must be having a party. Might know who it is. T formation here. Tight end right. Schrock under center, turns hands, Nissel. He's got a hole. He's got the 1st down, pushing near the 30. They'll mark him at the 31, but it's going to be a fresh set of downs. That one was all Garrett Nissel and his leg drive. 1st down, Beavers.
1st and 10 from the 31.
This is what I thought. DuBois is getting a little bit of open field in between the tackles.
Tempo, same play. There goes Nissel. Cuts back, across the 25 to the 24. And the Beavers keeping the tempo up. They're getting on the line.
A 7-yard gain.
T formation, still tight end right. Here's a snap. Straight ahead, it's Nissel. Nissel's wrestled down this time. He's going to be close to the marker. Needed the 21. They're going to mark him at the 21 and a half. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a half a yard.
Stop by Cook.
So Beavers have basically ran 2 plays this drive. ISO play to Dixon. And a fullback dive here to Nissel, both 3 times in a row. They're facing 3rd down and 1. Schrock straight ahead. He stacked up initially, but I think he got the 21, which is what he needed.
Yeah, the side judge coming in there.
Good spot. They'll stop the clock to determine.
1st down.
And it will be a 1st down and fresh set of downs for the Beavers. Delaney checking in the game for DuBois.
21.
DuBois' offensive line doing a great job. Their 2nd time out, willing their way down the field here. Combination of Danny Dixon, Garrett Nissel, Landon Schrock. Here's a snap, T formation, Nissel coming right. He's got a bunch of room to run, trying to hit the outside. And he's wrestled down. Shoestring tackle made by another guy we don't have a name for on the roster. But a very nice play indeed it was from his defensive line position. Keep it to a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Nissel had a lot of room out there.
He did. If he breaks that tackle, he's got at least a 1st down.
Back in the T formation, Penn State left. Straight up the middle, it's Nissel. Nissel getting a push across the 15 down to about the 13. It's going to bring up another 3rd down. That's where DuBois seems they like to live.
But at least this one's 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 2, staying on schedule, absolutely. Yep. It's been all their offensive line this drive. Hurry again, and this one's going to hurt them.
Yep, they're going to get him for a false start here.
They didn't get set. I like the tempo. Schrock has to be extra careful, making sure he's given enough time, making sure everybody's set it is a false start. This is where you hurt yourself. We're more of a 3rd and 2 team than a 3rd and 7 team.
Yep.
I do like the tempo, though. Absolutely.
I agree. You're not giving that defense any chance to rest, and that will open up that middle of the field.
And Schrock was doing a good job of getting everybody set. 3rd and 7. Once again, another
Schrock lifted his leg there
and it's a false start.
Yep.
So we were certainly not built for 3rd and 12. So mistakes continue to plague this DuBois offense. As they go backwards here, 3rd and 2 turns to 3rd and 12 after 2 false starts. And I'll tell you, DuBois was moving very, very quickly. They were giving very much time. Weren't even barely getting 5 seconds into the play clock. They were letting that ball get set, and they were going. They were ready. Not a whole lot of time for Schrock to make sure everybody's set, but still was doing it. Just got to be consistent about it. 3rd and 12 from the 23. Here's a snap. Schrock's back. Schrock evades right. Looking, throws, has a man wide open. It's Clark, but it's in and out of his hands. He was going to be short. He was going to be short of the ball, and I'm not sure why Clark is upset. That was a great ball, and that was a drop. He was going to be short of the marker. I'm not sure if he wanted it earlier, but that was a drop by Clark. Schrock put it on the money.
I think he was open past the sticks, but where that ball was thrown, you have to come down with that. That would have been 4th and short, 4-down territory.
Got to help out your quarterback when he puts it on the money. You count on guys like Clark, Koger to do as such. Now Hansley out there. Let's see if we can get him in the mix. Koger's also a huge threat on the outside here. Dixon checks into the backfield. He's sidecar right, 2 receivers each side for Schrock. Back, he's looking. He's going to throw this one up, looking end zone. Clark, and it is batted away. Clark had a step out there on Vollmer. Vollmer just got a hand up, batted away. Another turnover on downs in the DuBois defense. Coming back out once again. Like being aggressive. I like the shot.
Well, the penalties.
Just don't want to see that on 4th down, and you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, the penalties hurt them there, without question. But again, showing they can move the football, they just have to come up with points at the end of these drives.
Yep, and another, what's been developing for St. Mary's, I'm assuming, is their backup quarterback in, instead of seeing sophomore Cameron Kudre. Vollmer hands off to Davis up the middle. No, keeps it on the outside. Faked me out. And not Vollmer, that's Brody Wheeler doing the quarterbacking. Koger on the stop. Gain of 4 on 1st down. Little zone read, and
2nd down and 6.
Wheeler fooled me on that one. Picks up 4, 2nd down and 6. Ball's on the St. Mary's 27-yard line. 7:48 to go in our first half. St. Mary's on top 7-0. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. It's a high one, but gives it to Davis, and he stood up. Hansley's there. Short gain. DuBois doing a good job not letting Davis get going. No gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Stop by Hunter Ullman. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Another opportunity for this DuBois defense to get off the field here. They're in their 4-2 front. Billick and Wilson are your linebackers. Gallagher, Tyson Roy in the middle. Ullman and Hansley are your ends. Deeb and Koger at the corners. Nissel and Kearney are your outside backers. Dixon's the safety. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Under some pressure. He's looking. And he's going to go down. Billick got there. Bryson Billick with the sack. Loss of 5 on the play. Make it, loss of 5 is going to take it to 4th and 11, and another punting situation. The DuBois defense does it once again. Coach McCleary dialed up a pressure, paid off. Billick cleaned it up, punted away.
Yeah, Landon Schrock came shooting through there, kind of made that quarterback a little bit nervous and very tentative, and they finished it off very well.
Sansom Deeb standing just on the other side of midfield, awaiting the Dush punt. And let's see here. Got flags down. False start. Going to back up St. Mary's 5 yards. DuBois should be looking at some good field position here for their 3rd drive of the ball game. There's 6:14 to go in our first half. Been another fast-paced, moving first half. A 71-yard touchdown from Ben Reynolds is the difference. St. Mary's on top 7-0. High, slow snap. Lots of pressure. High kick. That barely made it past the line of scrimmage. That's going to hit at the 24, bounce to the 26. DuBois is going to be well in St. Mary's territory to start this drive here with 6:07, and they are knocking on the door already.
Yes, they are. That punt I don't think anybody touched it. I think there was just a lot of pressure.
And DuBois,
right off the side of his foot.
is getting a lot of pressure. No doubt about it on that punt return unit. But also what's aiding that, the snap is high and slow. It's looping to the punter who's 12 yards back, and it's just allowing that good DuBois rush to hone down on it even more. Lots of pressure, bad kick. Special teams helping out DuBois once again. Trips to the right, first down. Sansom Deeb now at the helm. He's rolling right. He's looking. He's going to take a quarterback draw up the middle and can't get the outside. Matt Davis all over it.
Good job
Loss
of
on the
staying
play.
home. Davis stayed home on that play. Nice play by the Dutch defense.
DuBois trying to give a little bit of a different look here. St. Mary's all ready for it. Second down and 11. Trips to the right in a bunch set. St. Mary's loading the box here. Deeb rolling to the right. Got lots of room to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets out of one tackle, just a short gain. Clark had a little bit of separation. I'd like to see these guys let it fly. Try to let your playmakers make plays. Had him on the corner out, just needs to let it fly. Third down and 9 after the 2-yard gain.
Yeah, you got to have a few passes to get a little bit of confidence, and he was wide open there. He should have let that go.
And now Schrock back into the game. Third down and 9. So DuBois really being their own worst enemy, halting both of their offensive drives, getting well into St. Mary's territory, facing another third down and 9 on the St. Mary's 24. Trips to the left. They need to get more space.
Yeah, so DuBois calls timeout here.
And we will take a timeout as well with 4:54 remaining in our first half. St. Mary's on top 7-0. You're listening to DuBois High School on Bigfoot Country.
Want to start your day like a king? Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese croissant-wich. Get 2 for just $5. Rise and shine with a croissant-wich that's made with 100% butter, piled with savory, sizzling sausage or thick, naturally smoked bacon, fluffy eggs, and melted American cheese. Visit DuBois Burger King today and grab 2 for just $5 to start your day like a king. DuBois Burger King on Route 255, the Beeline Highway, DuBois.
Welcome back to EJ Mansell Stadium. DuBois trailing St. Mary's 7-0 here. Beavers once again 3 drives well into St. Mary's territory, facing another third and long here. And it's been the Beavers, like we mentioned before the break, just kind of halting themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the tempo. Now they're slowing it down with a timeout. Again, 4-down territory here, but you hate to see third and long.
Turnover on downs, punt, turnover on downs. So let's see here. Trips to the left. Here's a snap. Schrock, handoff up the middle. It's Nissel with the lane, but he's going to be short of the first down. Gets to the 19. 4-down territory all the way here, I assume, given the run on third and long. And I believe we're going to try for a field goal here. Official timeout on the field.
Injured Dutch player.
Yeah, I got a player down. So we will take another quick one as well. 4:39 to go. St. Mary's on top of DuBois 7-0. You're listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by DuBois Burger King. Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. Get 2 for just $5. Spitzer Honda. At Spitzer Honda of DuBois, the team is committed to providing the highest quality of service to earn you as a lifetime customer. And they are proud to support the local athletes. Good luck, DuBois Beavers. And the DuBois United Way. You can be on the team to help the less fortunate in our area. With your help, the DuBois Area United Way is meeting the needs of the area's health and welfare service agencies. The DuBois Area United Way.
Welcome back to EJ Mansell Stadium. Injured player got to his feet on his own power. We got 4:39 remaining in our first half. Make sure we're staying tuned for the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show. We'll be going live with athletic director Chuck Farah. 4th and 4. I believe DuBois was looking. They were bringing the field goal unit out. Not sure if that'll be the case. No, they're going to change their minds. They're going to go for it here. Ball's on the 19-yard line. They need the 15 to continue this drive. They trail by 7. Big play here early in this ball game. Trips to the left. Try the hard count. St. Mary's stays onside. Now Schrock changing the play. Inside 4.5. St. Mary's showing pressure. They back off. Schrock is back. Looking to set up a screen for Nissel. He's got it. Needs the 15, and he can't get there. Matt Davis all over the place. Makes the stop. It was a slow developing play. DuBois unable to execute. A yard short. Got a flag thrown. Late here.
This will be after the play.
After the play. I assume something was said. Hansley was walking right by the official. Not sure if he said something, whatnot, but it'll be a first down for the Dutch. DuBois needed the 15, got to the 16. Want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, official on the field, Ryan Pasternak. We are teammates here at E.J. Mansell Stadium for the Beavers for a few years.
And soon to be my next door neighbor.
How about it? Shout out.
I'm really looking forward to that. He's going to be moving into the house right beside me.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against DuBois. So, they're down 7. They continue to make these mistakes. We talked about a conversation about playoffs will be much more important after this game, after the outcome. And DuBois is running out of chances to pile up wins to get to that 500 record. This one is very important here tonight. It's important for St. Mary's. We got another close, good ball game here, and DuBois has done nothing but shoot themselves in the foot here in this one, in this first half.
And they're showing frustration, and unsportsmanlike conduct should never happen. And that happened last week. Yeah, and you have them pinned back. Now they're outside the 30 to start this drive.
So here we go. DuBois defense has been very good after the 71-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. 2 receivers each side. Here's the snap. Straight ahead with Davis. Davis cuts back, and he gets out of the scrum. There goes Davis. And he's caught from behind by Schrock. He's going to get a horse collar, and that will be 15 more added on top of that. DuBois had him bottled up, just couldn't make the play. Not executing. And on top of that, another 15-yard penalty. 4:07 to go, first half. So move the ball to the Beaver 48, 1st and 10, St. Mary's.
Yeah, and you hate to see these kind of mistakes, but that is definitely a safety issue, and you don't want anybody brought down by the collar.
Yeah, absolute right call. I mean, Schrock had a fistful of the horse collar. 2 receivers each side. They're in a stacked formation right. Here's the snap. Wheeler looking over the middle. Has a man. It's picked off by Dixon. He's tripped up at the 29. But Danny Dixon gets the ball right back to DuBois. His 2nd interception on the year. We got a penalty behind the play.
Looks like it's going to be
holding. DuBois will decline. It's going to be Beaver ball on their own 29-yard line. Let's see if that can get this DuBois offense going. We talked about the defense time and time again, giving as many opportunities as they can. And here's another one right here. Danny Dixon, 2nd interception of the season. And the Beavers are set up.
And that's a shame. If he doesn't get tripped up there, I think he's got a lot of running room too.
Dixon has a lot of speed. 3:42 remaining. Beavers coming to the line. Schrock under center here. DuBois didn't have enough guys on the field. Come on. I formation, man in motion is Koger. Here's a snap. They go to Dixon. Huge hole, lowers his level. Davis is there, stacks him up. Solid gain on first down, though. Takes it to about the 33. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4, 2nd down 6.
Now, all those little things pile up. There's one thing, being undisciplined carries into making sure you're on the field as well. Another mistake DuBois makes. We can't be having those problems. I formation, 2 receivers each side. They're going to toss it out. Here comes Dixon going right. Makes a nice cut. Dixon still on his feet. Breaks a couple tackles, nearing 1st down yardage. Going to be just short. So Beavers staying on schedule here, but they're 3rd down coming, 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd down and 2.
So
quickly getting to the line here. I formation. Schrock's just going to take it, and I believe he got what he needed across the 40 to about the 41. will be enough for a Beaver first down, 2:36 to go.
So still plenty of time for DuBois. They just need to settle in, keep that tempo up. I do like the tempo, but we need some points before the half.
Yep, they're doing a good job getting that initial push up front. They're winning the line of scrimmage. The run game is looking fairly solid. Time's dwindling on them to get some points up here in the first half, though.
And St. Mary's with the ball to start the second half.
Everybody up in the box, I formation. First man through is Nissel. He's popping to the edge. He's got some room. Got a pancake block from Carter Voss. He's got to slow down inside St. Mary's territory to the 35. So fresh set of downs into St. Mary's territory, and the Beavers on the move once again. Can they finish? Clock stops at 2:02. They've been living in St. Mary's territory all night.
Yeah, the ball has been in the St. Mary's territory most of the night. DuBois needs to capitalize on that.
150 and counting here, I formation once again. Schrock just straight ahead behind that offensive line. A great push. Gain of 3, solid gain of 3. DuBois will take their first time out of the half. We will take one as well. 1:34 remaining in our first half. St. Mary's on top 7-0. You're listening to High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Ridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium. The Beavers on the move here, looking to put points up, get this game tied, cut into the St. Mary's lead here at halftime. One of the two. They trail 7-0. Offense has been driving the ball all half, just unable to find the end zone. I formation here on 2nd down and 7. Kept the ball on the ground this whole possession. Here's a snap, play action. Schrock is back. Schrock fires. Scott Clark at the 20, first down, spins out of a tackler, wrestling down for another one down to about the 16-yard line. Ball pops out late. They're calling him down to the 17, but a fresh set of downs, 1:25 on the clock. Great throw by Schrock there. He saw it develop early and let it fly. A strong, confident throw. Hit Clark right on the numbers.
And that's what they need to do. They need to get the ball out of his hands quickly. The more he scrambles, the less accurate he is.
Ball's on the 17-yard line. Beavers are in the red zone. Minute 10 and counting. I formation coming left with Dixon. Dixon trying to get the edge and will not outrun Matt Davis. Beavers have not got much of a hand on Davis whatsoever. He's been everywhere defensively. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Dixon did get out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:03 to go. And I like the approach. The offensive line is doing a great job. We've praised the offensive line these last couple weeks. They certainly have improved, and they brought that here this evening. They're really wearing this St. Mary's defense down, especially up front here late in this first half.
This thing is not working. That's dripping like crazy.
I formation, 2nd and 10. Schrock again. He's out. He's got Clark open. He decides to tuck and run. He cuts back, still going inside the 10. Schrock still going. Jukes out everybody, and he's going to cut back one more time and get in the end zone. Not sure why he didn't decide to throw to a wide open Clark in the corner of the end zone, but he decides to tuck and run and finds the end zone. DuBois an extra point away from tying this thing up. 50.4 to go. He took the hard way, the scenic route, John, but he got it in.
Yes, he ran about 50 yards to gain 12.
Great run, though. Sweet run.
Was. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. All Landon Schrock once again got a couple of nice blocks. Big extra point pending. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and kick is good with 5.4 to go in our first half. Your new score reads Beavers 7, Dutch 7. You're listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School football is brought to you by Subway and DuBois. Enjoy the new irresistible Subway series. Build a delicious sandwich, plus get a free cookie every Sunday. 3 locations inside DuBois Walmart, at the DuBois Mall, and South Brady Street. Go Beavers! The Greater DuBois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletics too. And DuBois Drug and Wellness. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy, proud to support the DuBois Beavers.
Landon Schrock finds the end zone from 15 yards out to tie the game. 7 apiece here. 50.4 remaining before halftime. Huge answer by the Beavers.
It was. That was huge. They really needed to put points on the board before the half runs out.
Yeah, great morale builder going into halftime. They were doing such a great job. They came out the gate strong. They've been living in St. Mary's territory, just unable to finish. Self-inflicted wound after self-inflicted wound. That time they kept it clean. Landon Schrock finished it off. Great-looking drive for the Beavers as Burkett approaches and sends a line driver into the end zone. That's what I'm talking about. Young man, touched back, 50.4 seconds remaining. Make sure we're staying tuned for the Breckman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show with athletic director Chuck Farah. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Dutch. And John, the big story, we've talked about this Beavers defense, how many they thrive on getting stops, big stops, keeping their offense in it. They've been doing a great job bottling up the 1,000-yard rusher thus far in Matt Davis.
They have, and that was the key to this. They really have to keep him in check, and so far they're doing it very well.
2 receivers each side for Wheeler. Play action. He's looking, and he's going to dump it off and way over the head of this. And good thing it was. Looked like that was set up pretty well. It's going to go incomplete. 2nd and 10, 46.5 to go. Good pressure there put on by Hansley to cause the air raid throw. Can't say enough about Hansley and Allman, backup defensive ends coming in, taking reps away from Schrock. That is big time.
It is, and they've really stepped up coming in and being very productive.
And making splash plays.
Yes. Making the most of their opportunity.
2 receivers each side on 2nd down and 10. False start for Bauer out on the edge.
That was definitely a false start because he went 10 yards.
I think he was going deep.
He was.
I think he was running post.
So maybe DuBois saw something on that.
False start takes it to 2nd and 15. Two receivers each side. For Wheeler, sidecar left is Davis. He's back, he's looking, dumps it off over the middle. Heck of a catch, but Nissel's there. Short gain of 3 on the play. It's going to take it to 3rd and 12. That's Reynolds on the reception. Clock continues to run. 30 seconds to go. Tied ball game here. 7 apiece.
They don't have to run another play.
Nope.
It looks like they are going to elect to go into the locker room.
Wise decision. Don't want to have a late turnover when you don't need to force one. That's being smart and heading into the locker room in a tied game. We knew this was going to be another tough game for the Beavers, a tough District 9 Region 1 matchup. We know how tight the middle of this conference is between ourselves, Punxsutawney, Karn City, these guys, Brookville. All those teams are pretty evenly matched, and we have another evenly matched game. We're heading in tied at 7 at halftime, John.
Absolutely. A good answer by the DuBois Beaver offense, putting points on the board before the half ended.
Yeah, St. Mary's had all the momentum out the gate, and DuBois certainly took it back and taken it into the locker room with them, and that's where we stand 7-0 as the clocks hit 0 on the first half. Stay tuned for the Brockman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney halftime show on the other side of this break, and you've been listening to DuBois High School football on Bigfoot Country.
Want to start your day like a king? Visit DuBois Burger King for a hot and delicious sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese croissant-wich. Get 2 for just $5. Rise and shine with a croissant-wich that's made with 100% butter, piled with savory, sizzling sausage or thick, naturally smoked bacon, fluffy eggs, and melted American cheese. Visit DuBois Burger King today and grab 2 for just $5 to start your day like a king. DuBois Burger King on Route 255, the Beeline Highway, DuBois.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily, package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Bridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois, a Seven Mountains media station.
This is Bigfoot Country.
And welcome back to EJ Mansell Stadium. It is time for the Brackman Land Buick of Punxsutawney.
Yeah, one of your students. You can't take it that way. But it makes me feel. I think these students, higher. Well, that's what they want. Desire to do the job doesn't mean it can be. But it's a learning experience for him too, because he needs to realize he needs to get his shit together, or else find a new thing to be passionate about.
We were on like the near hash towards our side. I ran a 130 power. I remember the plays. 130 power sweep and scored from like 30 yards out.
Touchdown.
First time I touched the ball in the game, and we scored.
I'd love to have been on the call for that.
And thought it was, I was so hyped. Then we end up losing that game. I think it was 23-15. We were driving to the far end zone, and I remember I was in a slot, and I ran almost like what we call a fox now, like a little down and out.
Gotcha.
Being in the corner of the end zone, and Bob Maeda was our quarterback, and threw a pass across. I thought, of course, I was wide open. I was wide open, like everybody says. You're wide open, and threw it to a crossing pattern. Our tight end John Catanzaro, it fell short. So we ended up losing that game by 8. I think it was 7 or 8 points. We ended up losing that game, and I just still remember that far corner of the end zone. I was laying there crying, because the last time I played in this field. So yeah, that's probably my most memorable moment of Beaver football was a loss, unfortunately.
That breakdown was incredible. Are you trying to take this man's seat? I felt like I was watching this game. That breakdown was incredible. I literally, I wish I was on the call for that game.
My wife, if she's listening, she'll tell you I can't remember dates and things like that, but you can recall, and everybody who played.
You remember that out and up where old Bobo didn't hit you deep down the sideline.
That's right. You remember things like that. I can remember vividly that game. So yeah, that was probably my most memorable game.
Yeah, thanks for that, Chuck. No, that's fun. Like I say, I like to switch things up a little bit. So before I get you out of here, what are the keys for the Beavers in the second half to get this victory? It's a big one.
Stop making mental mistakes, period. I mean, we own the line of scrimmage right now, both sides of the ball. I think, if I know Coach Winger the way I think I know him, I've known the man for 20-some years. I coached with him, we coached you. I think he's going to come and just pound the ball in the second half. Just we're going to own that line of scrimmage. He's going to tell these kids we're going to man up in the second half. We're just going to pound. We're going to wear the St. Mary's team down, and we're going to get up probably a couple scores, and he's going to milk the clock.
Yep.
That's my prediction in this second half.
And the offensive line certainly brought their lunch buckets tonight. Yep. They're going to work. Hopefully they stay dialed in this second half. And as always, Chuck, we appreciate your time. Thanks for sitting down with me, and enjoy the rest of the second half, my friend.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for all you do for us.
And thank you, everybody, for listening to the Brackman Chevrolet and Buick of Punxsutawney Halftime Show. Come on back for a little bit of first half wrap-up, and we'll have the second half kickoff shortly on the other side. You're listening to DuBois High School Football on Bigfoot Country.
Fall into great rates this football season with Next Tier Bank, a proud sponsor of the DuBois area Beavers. At Next Tier Bank, you're more than just a number. Our team takes the time to understand your financial dreams and helps you make them a reality. Stop in to meet Devin and the team and ask about our deposit account bundle. Next Tier Bank, serving the DuBois region since 2020. Visit us at 522 Liberty Boulevard to open an account and meet the team. Next Tier Bank is a member FDIC.
And we're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Both teams making their way back on the field for the second half. Not the most exciting first half we've seen, John, but we have another good game here in the District 9, Region 1. I'd say the big story, Beavers, you heard Chuck say it, self-inflicted wounds really killing them. They were living in St. Mary's territory all day. I believe they went turnover on downs, punt, turnover on downs before they ended up getting that touchdown to tie things up before the half. And another big story is they are bottling up Matt Davis.
They are keeping him in check, and Chuck hit on a very good point. I do believe, I definitely agree with Chuck that DuBois is handling the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. They need to keep doing that in the second half, and I think we'll have a good second half.
Yeah, and that's something I believe that's what they want their identity to be. That's what they want the makeup of their offense to be. That's what they want to rely on to stay on schedule, get in those play action bootlegs that they like to get in, where they can get Clark in some space, where they can get Koger into some space. Now we like to see them be able to drop back and throw over the little field a little more, especially with the loaded box. There has to be ways we can get the ball in the middle of the field to our playmakers. But if DuBois wants to have that identity, they certainly are doing that tonight. The boys came to play up front, and they are certainly controlling the line of scrimmage.
They did, but I think in those pass plays that you're talking about, they need to have specific routes, specific places they want to put the ball and get it out of Schrock's hands quickly. The more he moves around, the more they try to make the plays develop. He's just not as accurate as if he's got...
Welcome back here to E.J. Mansell Stadium, deadlocked at halftime, 7 apiece here, and we are moments away from our second half kickoff between the St. Mary's Flying Dutch and our DuBois Beavers. St. Mary's will be receiving the opening half kickoff. They won the coin toss and deferred, so they will be out on offense first, and our DuBois defense, hopefully they can pick up where they left off. They've been outstanding after giving up the 71-yard touchdown on 4th and short early in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. That a 3 and out here would go a long way for DuBois.
And Burkett will kick off for the Beavers to start the second half.
Burkett set the kick. Vollmer's heading back deep.
As well as Thomas.
So here we go. Second half is underway. Another line drive, and it's bobbled by the upback. He's going to pick it up at the 5-yard line and bring it out. Trying to go wide. Kearney's there and drops him inside the 10-yard line. What a huge play there by the special teams of DuBois. John Reed got there along with Kearney to make a huge stop. And the St. Mary's Dutch are backed up here to start the second half.
You couldn't ask for a better kick. Absolutely. That would have landed about the 4-yard line, so he had to really stretch up there to get his fingers on the ball.
That was Grant Ginn on the return. Doesn't look like your prototypical return man back there. A little bit of a bigger body linebacker type. Bad decision there bringing that out. Great kick by Burkett. 2 tight ends in the game here. Double tight formation for the Dutch. Davis is a single back, and they're going to toss it right coming. He's got a lot of room. He's to the 15, breaks a deep tackle to the 20, gets out of bounds at about the 24. Mark him out at the 23. Davis, one play, gets Dutch out of with their backs pinned to their own goal line, gives them some breathing room, fresh set of downs.
Good play call on that first down.
Yep, they got everybody into the box. 2 tight ends in. Let Davis use his speed. That's by far his best run of the evening. First time he got a little loose.
Yeah, Schrock moved to his right there and left that corner wide open for that play.
Once again, same formation, single back set. It's Davis. Wheeler's going to pitch it left this time. This time, DuBois, great penetration. Kearney's all over it. Takes him back. Here comes the cavalry. Finished up by Gallagher and Ullman. And a huge loss on the play. Loss of about 8. Call it 9. It's going to be second down and 19. Big time play there by the Beavers. Same play. They were ready for it.
Yeah, this time, DuBois was ready for that. They took them back most of the yardages that they gained on first down.
And like we mentioned, this is usually a balanced attack offensively for St. Mary's. They've shown the last few seasons. Already have an interception from Wheeler, who's their backup. Kudry leads them in passing. Haven't seen him all night. It's been Wheeler. He's in the gun. 2 receivers each side. He's back. He's looking. He's under pressure. Still looking. Now throws. And it's high and it's incomplete. Koger in coverage. Intended for Vollmer, but Koger was all over it. Incomplete. It's third down and 19.
Dangerous pass. There was a couple of DuBois defenders there that were right in the area.
Said third and 19, and this is what you want, especially if St. Mary's is going to struggle throwing the ball down the field, as we've seen them do in this first half. We've mentioned been doing a great job of stopping their number 1. That's Davis. Excellent job thus far defensively for Beavers. 3 down linemen, extra DB on the field. 2 receivers to each side. Play action in the backfield. They're going to try to set up a screen. Davis with some room. Schrock, he's there though. And a rally to the football. Here comes the cavalry. Boy, Davis looked like he had some room, but Schrock got off a block. Slowed down Davis, and the rest of the cavalry cleaned it up. Tyson Roy, Carter Wilson in there along with Hansley. But Schrock really was the one who made that play.
Yeah, absolutely. Really fought off that block very well. It almost made the tackle, but slowed him down enough that the DuBois defenders were right there to have his back.
Clock moving early here, under 10 and a half. DuBois gets a 3 and out. New punter into the game. Wish we could give you a name for this young man, just don't have him on the roster. Deeb's back deep. He's standing in St. Mary's territory at about the 46. Good snap this time, and it's a high kick to the St. Mary's sideline. They're going to let it bounce at about the 40, closer to midfield. and they will down it. Andrew Field will catch it at the 45 of St. Mary's. The Beavers are set up shop to grab an early second half lead here. We're all knotted up at 7. 9:58 to go, third quarter. Let's take a look at the rest of the District 9 Region 1 action. Here this evening, we got Punxsutawney taking on Karn City. Don't have a score update on that. Montauk traveling to Central Clarion. Don't have a score update on that as well. Neither. Bradford is traveling to Brookville. Here's the rest of your District 9 Region 1 slate. We'll get some scores to you if we can. Pistol set here. Nissel, the up back. Dixon behind him. It's actually Nissel on the toss, coming left. Gets to the 40, down to the 38. Solid gain on first down for Nissel.
Nice cut back to the inside. I think if Nissel tries to take that to the outside, I don't think he makes the corner there.
And what you said at halftime, John, with DuBois coming out, keeping to the ground, looks like that is their mentality.
Yeah, and they did their job defensively on that drive. Hats off to the DuBois defense on that first drive.
And this is where we already talked about complementary football tonight. Offense has complemented the defense. Defense certainly has. Defense did something. Now it's time for the offense to answer. Nissel coming left side, plays blown up, no chance.
Nissel
Field got in, blew that play up. Nissel ran into Schrock on the handoff. That play was blown up from the get-go. We're going backwards. 3rd and 5, though, still somewhat staying on schedule for the Beavers. We can pick this up here.
Yeah, it's just a slight mistake there. They ran into each other in the backfield. That slows down that momentum. So a loss of 2 on the play.
1 running back out, 1 receiver on here for the Beavers on 3rd and 5. They're going to stay in the pistol, however. Kearney and Clark to the right. Voss is split out to the left. Kearney now comes in motion from left to right, and they're going to play action. Schrock rolling right. He has Clark wide open. He's down the sideline, and did Clark make that catch? Spreading out, and they're calling it incomplete. Schrock once again just holding on to it too long. Let it fly, young man. Clark has 5 yards of separation. Just needs to let it fly. Give him a shot to make a play. 4th and 5 after the incompletion. I believe the Beavers are going to go for this here.
I like
4th
this
and
call.
5.
Yeah, I like this call on 4th down. You've shown your defense to be dominant, stopping
Certainly
Davis.
Showing confidence in your defense, absolutely. Trips to the right here. Big 4th down here early 3rd quarter, 8:43. Here's a snap. Schrock is back. Schrock stepping up. Flags are thrown in the area of holding. But as of now, it's going to be a turnover on downs. And it will be a turnover on downs. It will be against the Beavers. And St. Mary's will take over on downs. You know, the only thing you don't like about that call, didn't work out. Now you're somewhat giving some momentum to this St. Mary's offense.
You did. I think, Schrock hesitated on that before he started
Not
taking
sure
off.
what the play design now. It looked like quarterback draw the way. I'm still not sure, though, because Schrock with the hesitation, I'm not sure. Questionable decision, like being aggressive there, absolutely. But the confidence in your defense certainly probably aided in that decision and go for it there.
So let's see if this gamble pays off.
1st and 10, 2 tight ends set, I formation. Straight ahead with Davis. He bounced to the outside, breaks the tackle. There goes Davis across the 45. Still going midfield, 1st down and a little more. So now, Davis getting his legs turning a little bit. 2 1st down carries here after being completely bottled up in the first half.
Yeah, you got to go low on Davis or else he'll run all over you.
He did break 2 tackles on that. The Beavers were there for another stop. The officials resetting the play clock on the field. 8:30 to go here, 3rd quarter. We're all tied at 7. A drive each thus far. A St. Mary's punt and a DuBois turnover on downs. St. Mary's out for the 2nd time. I formation. Davis is your fullback. Reynolds is dotting the I. Under center is Wheeler. Here's the snap. 2nd back through. He's got a hole. There goes Reynolds. Cross the 45 to the 43. Gain of 7 on 1st down. So St. Mary's a little momentum on this drive, getting into DuBois territory. Switching up personnel here. Grant Ginn checking in at fullback. Davis moves to tailback. His natural position. Tight end left, 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Toss left coming with Davis. Tries to cut it back. Got a flag down. No gain on the play. Hansley the stop. Maybe a loss. So a big second down win there defensively for the Beavers. Let's check the penalty. Once again in the area of holding. Holding against the Dutch. And I believe they will take that penalty. It'll take it to 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, put them behind the sticks. Your defense has been doing a very good job of keeping Davis in check. I like that penalty acceptance.
2 receivers each side here on 2nd and 14. Davis is a sidecar to the left. 4 down front for the Beavers. Wheeler in the gun. Here's a snap. It's a high snap. Got it to Davis. Davis getting to the outside. Tries cutting back. Gets nistled to midfield. Great run there by Davis because the Beavers had him once again dead to rights.
That just shows there's really nothing up the middle for the St. Mary's Dutch. DuBois has that defended well.
Yeah, that's a couple times now. Like I said, nothing huge. That's a few times now Davis was able to get out of the scrum in the middle and get to the edge. And if you give him that edge, he will take it to the house. 3rd and 10 here. Just inside Beaver territory at the 49. 2 receivers each side. Big play here for the DuBois defense and the snap. He's back. He's looking. Now he throws. It's high, but it's complete. Right around the marker. They're going to give it to him at the 39. It's Reynolds. Got what he needed in a fresh set of downs. He put that right where he needed to. It was a great throw in between a couple defenders.
Yep.
I thought he was throwing the shallow route, which is initially why I said it was high, but it was actually the dig he was looking for in Reynolds, and he threw it right on the money in between 2 defenders.
Yeah, good job by Reynolds of knowing where the sticks were to have a first down as soon as he caught the ball.
Good poise by Wheeler in the pocket as well. Facing down a blitz. Good pickup by Davis, his best throw of the evening. 1st and 10, Justin at the 39-yard line of DuBois. Getting down to about 6 minutes to go here in our 3rd quarter, and another big District 9 Region 1 matchups. Both of these teams needing a win. Here's a snap, and it's Davis up the middle, cuts it up, and he's bottled up once again. Maybe a gain of 3, but you'll take that with Davis getting the rock. Gain of 2, actually, 2nd down and 8.
So the more times he touches the ball, he's got to get tired a little bit.
And they've certainly been going. There was a little bit in that first half. St. Mary's, they really weren't going to.
Well, you got to rely on your workhorse.
I formation here, tight end right, 2 receivers each side, 2nd and 8. Second back through, it's Davis, got a lane, good push. Hansley on the stop, near 1st down yardage, and I think he got it.
I think it's just short.
Maybe just short. 3rd down coming, starting to lean on Davis a little bit here.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Long sustaining drive here. DuBois defense been on the field for a good extent time here. Their first time out. I formation, second back through again is Davis. I believe he's got the first down. Short gain, though. Just gets to about the 28. It will give a new fresh set of downs, though, for the Dutch. As they're inching, looking to take this lead. They struck the scoreboard first in the first half. 71-yard touchdown run for Ben Reynolds. DuBois tied it in the waning moments of the first half. Landon Schrock found the end zone from 12 yards out. Getting down to 4 minutes to play. 1st and 10. I formation. Coming Reynolds, going right. Trying to get the edge. He does. DuBois closes quickly, solid gain of about 3. Gain of 2 or 3 on the play. Nonetheless, the Beavers did a good job of closing that edge. Isaiah Kearney getting over along with Deeb.
Yeah, good pursuit by the DuBois defense to close off that edge, force them to go out of bounds.
Yeah, not sure. I think the hesitation by Reynolds kind of aided the DuBois defense to close that gap. Edge looked pretty cleaned up there. The good flow from DuBois defensively. I formation, tight end to the right, 2 receivers each side. Davis is your fullback. They're going to give it to him up the middle. He spins out of the initial tackle, almost another. Fighting his way to the 24.
So again, this is going to be 4-down territory for the Dutch.
Not sure what their kicking scenario is. If they're in field goal range for them, at the moment we're looking at about a 44, 45-yard field goal. That's a doozy at the high school level. Dutch certainly taking their time here. I formation once again, 3rd and 7. Here's a snap. Second back through. Huge hole right up the middle. He's gone untouched. Reynolds' second touchdown, this time for 25 yards out. Dutch back on top. No one up the middle. Not sure what the call was defensively, but he walked right in the end zone untouched.
Yeah, you could have driven a truck through that hole. There was no way anybody was going to touch him going into the end zone.
3:16 remaining. Dutch back on top here.
So now DuBois with their back against the wall again.
It's just a really weird game. The way DuBois offensively is winning the line of scrimmage. All their self-inflicted wounds, that's the big difference right now. That's why they're finding themselves behind in this game. Your defense can only do so much. And they're on the field for a lot there. Good snap, good hold, kick is up and good. 3:16 to go, third quarter. You knew score. St. Mary's 14, DuBois 7. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
Ben Reynolds has his second rushing touchdown of the evening, this time from 25 yards out, enjoying himself a nice evening offensively. About 100 yards on the night, on the ground, and he's been the story for the St. Mary's offense. They find themselves on top 14-7 over our DuBois Beavers, who just looking pretty good on offense. They're piling up some yards. They're getting down the field. They're getting in scoring zone. They just haven't finished, and they're killing them. They're killing themselves.
Yeah, St. Mary's did a really good job of setting that up by really going to Davis often, and then they picked the right time to go to Reynolds.
Dutch into send it away. Coger and Clark are back deep. It's a high, short kick coming up is Clark. He will take it about the 35. He's got some room coming left, and he runs in to a few would-be tacklers and drops them. 36-yard line is where the Beavers will set up shop. 1st and 10, 3:11 to go, third quarter, and they trail the Dutch 14-7. And a much-needed win here for the DuBois Beavers. And they got another tight one here on their home turf.
So as it turns out, the decision to go for it on 4th down kind of hurt the Beavers there as they let the Dutch come down.
I like being aggressive. I like you trusting your defense. Just got to execute. I formation here. Here's a snap. Straight ahead with Dixon. Cuts back. He's got some room. Here goes Dixon. He's finding the edge. Midfield. Eventually pushed out of bounds by Bauer, but once again we're in St. Mary's territory. Gain of 24. Got 1st and 10 at the St. Mary's 40. So another good start for the Beavers.
So again, this is interesting that, if you look at statistics, the time of possession by the Beavers and field position by the Beavers, they should definitely be ahead in this game.
They certainly had the ball. I'd say right now in this third quarter, pretty evened up possession-wise. First quarter, definitely owned by the Beavers, without a doubt. I formation. First back through is Nissel. He's met pretty quickly. Just a short gain on the play. Gain of 3. We got another Dutch player down. And while they sort that out, we'll take a quick break here with 2:50 to go. St. Mary's on top 14-7. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
Fall into great rates this football season with Next Tier Bank, a proud sponsor of the DuBois area Beavers. At Next Tier Bank, you're more than just a number. Our team takes the time to understand your financial dreams and helps you make them a reality. Stop in to meet Devin and the team and ask about our deposit account bundle. Next Tier Bank, serving the DuBois region since 2020. Visit us at 522 Liberty Boulevard to open an account and meet the team. Next Tier Bank is member FDIC.
We're back here at AJ Mansell Stadium, still sorting out an injury on the field. Beavers are on the move, 37-yard line.
Looks to be number 77.
Oh, we got
Jaden
that.
Overly.
We got that.
Yep.
We got a jersey for him. Hopefully he can get to his feet and walk off on his own power, get back in this ball game. Hate to see a player get injured, leave the game. We've seen some unforeseen circumstances this year in high school football, especially in the state of Pennsylvania this year, John. It's pretty heartbreaking to see.
Yeah, we've had some very serious injuries in football in the state.
Close to home as well.
Right. We're talking about this as much as I love football. It's a dangerous sport. It can be a dangerous sport.
Yep, that's the ugly side of it.
Certainly don't want to see anybody get injured. So hopefully this young man, he's hobbling off on his own power, which is good to see.
That's what we like to see, absolutely. 2nd and 7 for the Beavers. Got to have it type of drive. Late third quarter, 2:50 to go. Dutch on top of the Beavers, 14-7. Showing some good sportsmanship out there between both sides. Seeing some high fives, exchanging. Love to see it. I formation. Here's the snap. Straight ahead, it's Dixon, and he can't escape a tackle. Don't have the jersey for that young man, but he's been everywhere from his defensive end position. Number 76 for the Dutch. No gain on the play, 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7. So here we go, another 3rd and medium. Beavers have been in it all night.
They need to dial something up here.
Bunch trips to the right. Can Schrock make a throw? Sidecar right. He's rolling to the right. He's looking. He's going to let one fly this time to Koger. Incomplete.
Too much air under that ball, and I think if he can throw a little bit harder,
they're not in sync. He's open. He's not getting it out in time.
Clark was open there as well.
Another 4th down. Let's see what the Beavers decide to do. More comfortable 4-down territory here at the 36. But 4th and 6. They're going to gamble. Trips to the right. St. Mary's showing a man-to-man look here. Bringing that safety down into the box. It's Bauer. Now he floats back. Here's a snap. Schrock rolling right. He's going to let it fly. Has a man. That's Clark. He's got the marker. Needed the 30. Got the 29. Fresh set of downs. Good composure there by Schrock to keep the chains moving. And that was a big-time pickup by the Beavers to keep this drive moving. 2:04 to go, 3rd quarter.
Good concentration by Clark as well. He had somebody draped on him when he caught that football. So an absolute must-catch situation. He caught it, leaned forward for the 1st down.
Great job up front as well. They've been keeping Schrock clean for the most part here this evening. He hasn't been touched a whole lot, not much pressure in his face. Back in the pistol set here. 1st and 10 from the 29. Kearney coming in motion from right to left. Straight ahead with Dixon. But he loses the football, but the Beavers fall on it. Got to hold on to the football, young man. Not a good time in the football game to be doing that.
Luckily, 2 Beavers right there to pounce on that football.
I believe it was Kearney who was Johnny on the spot there. Dixon looked like he was going to have a pretty solid gain there.
So the result of the play is a 2nd and 7, 3-yard gain on the play.
Certainly will take it from what the downside could have been of the play, putting the ball on the turf. DuBois dodge another bullet. 2 receivers to the right here, 1 to the left, and the pistol set. Wilson is your up back. Nissel is behind it. They're going to give it to him coming left. He cuts it back, hurdles a man, still going. 20 to the 19. I believe he's got enough for a first down. And he does. Move the chains. Fresh set of downs and a good leg drive from Nissel to make that happen. Needed 7, got 7 as we're under a minute to go here. Beavers will have to run a play before the quarter ends. 1st and 10, Jari Stowe back into the game for Barr at left guard. And a gotta-have-it type drive for the Beavers. Trailing by 7. Last play of the third quarter here. They hurry to the line. Here's a snap. They're going to push Schrock straight forward. Gets down to the 16, and that is how we'll end our third quarter with a 2nd and 7 coming out on the other side as we have 12 minutes left to decide this District 9 Region 1 matchup. 14-7 is your score as we enter the fourth quarter. Come on back for an exciting finish. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
Go Beavers! McDonald's in DuBois will be cheering on the Beavers all season long. Don't have time to run and get some food before the game? DuBois McDonald's McDelivery is on DoorDash. Have all your favorites delivered right to your doorstep. Download the DoorDash app and choose your McDonald's menu items for delivery. Simply pay and track your McDelivery order as it comes to you. Getting the food you crave delivered is a whole new way to love McDonald's. You can also grab a treat on your way to the game at your DuBois McDonald's off the Beeline.
Welcome back here to A.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers looking to tie this game up. They are on the 16-yard line of St. Mary's, facing a 2nd and 7. And I would like to give a shout-out down on the field once again to Big Rye Pasternak, good friend of mine, doing a great job out there. He's an official, and tonight's crew doing a pretty good job.
Yeah,
very good job, actually.
Yeah, it's good to see somebody with a love of sports going into officiating. He's also a baseball umpire.
Loves ball.
Yep, so.
Was good at it, knows the game. Perfect type of guy to be an official out there. I do apologize last week for being a little hard on that officiating crew. Actually, not really, but, sorry about it. But here we are tonight. Another close one. Probably going to come down to the wire. We enter the fourth quarter. Beavers on the move. 2nd and 7 I formation. Nissel behind Carter. 2nd back through. Solid push near the first down marker. They're going to mark him at about the 11, so another 3rd down coming. 3rd and 1. Schrock hurrying the troops to the line. Should be a little tush-push here to get it. Make sure everybody's set. Here's a snap. They're going to turn and hand Nissel again, and he's dropped. It's going to be 4th down. Davis coming through. If you're going to block somebody, it's got to be him. It's all going to depend on the spot. He needs the 10.
No gain on the play.
Needs the 9. No gain. 4th down. Biggest play of the game thus far. Schrock straight ahead. I think he got it. Let's see here. Needed the 9. I don't have a good view where they're spotting this football. Wasn't a huge push by the offensive line. But Beavers, a big mistake turning around and handing the ball off there on 3rd down. Matt Davis making a huge play.
I believe they're going to call for a measurement.
He needed the 9, and both guys were coming right across down the 9-yard line, so this is going to come up to this spot. This is a huge play. Beavers down 7.
Where the nose of that football is, that
it's going to be huge
and
important. This is on the far end of the field from where we're at, so we are going to wait till these chains are completely stretched out.
He is short.
It is St. Mary's ball. He's short. That 3rd down play, when they turned around and hand the ball off, the most important guy you need to block. DuBois couldn't get a hat on him. We're going to take a quick break here with 11:22 to go. Beavers trailing by 7. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Whether you're recovering from the gym, a tough game, or from post-surgery, Infused IV may have just what you're looking for. Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our peak performance IV therapy can supply your body with vitamins, minerals, and fluids to help your body function at its best. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at infusedivbar.com.
Davis, the ball carrier on first down. No gain on the play, or it's a short gain at that. Bring up about a 2nd down and 10 for the Dutch. Give them a yard. And, Beavers unable to get one on that last possession. They've been driving the ball, time of possession all night long, unable to finish. Yeah. Running out of opportunities here as we have entered the 4th quarter, under 11 minutes to play. Dutch got a long way to go. The DuBois defense has been there all evening. I formation, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. First back through. It's Davis trying to get to the outside. Flags are thrown. Area holding. Short gain again. So let's see the flag.
Now, at this point, if it's holding, I'm not sure I would take this penalty. You're pushing him back half the distance, which would put it at 2nd and 15.
Got about 3rd down
as
and
opposed
7,
to 3rd
I believe.
and 10.
Ball looks like it's on about the 11, so 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 range. Still awaiting to see what the penalty is. Big Rye Pasternak with the ball, and they will take the holding penalty as he's backing him up, be half the distance
so I don't make
from the spot.
2nd and 15.
Yes, sir.
So again, I think I'd rather have 3rd and 10 than 7 and 15. Or
Been about
15,
3rd and 8, but yeah, John, I certainly understand what you're thinking there. Your defense has been there all night long. You putting them in a passing situation still at 3rd and 10. So here we go, 2nd and 15, I formation again. Here we go, 2nd back through. This time it's Reynolds, and Reynolds, he's stacked up.
Okay.
Not much of a gain. Roy on the stop. Nicastro getting in there.
So I stand corrected. Taking that penalty, now it's 3rd and 15.
Yeah, what do you know?
Yeah.
Just messing with you, buddy.
That's why I don't get paid the big bucks.
I understand completely. They've been inept to throw the football all night long.
Yes, absolutely. So you don't want to hold your breath.
Not much of a downfield passing threat whatsoever this game. Have hit a few. Wheeler is capable. 2 back set, 1 tight end to the right, 2 receivers each side. Wheeler under center. He's back. He is throwing. Gets rid of it quick. Has a man open in the flat. I believe he's short. It's going to be out at about the 17-yard line. It will be 4th down. But oh boy. Pass complete in the flat. Little 10-yard out route. Paul on the receiving end of that. His 3rd catch of the evening. 4th and 1. St. Mary's is going for it. I formation. Now he's going to check with the sideline. Huge gamble here for the Dutch. Beavers, big opportunity. 9:30 to go. Beavers try 7. Are they just going to try to jump off sides? Get them to jump. 20 seconds on the play clock, and now they're sending the punt unit out.
Yeah, that's twice they were trying to get him to jump off sides. DuBois not falling for it. We have a penalty.
Legal substitution, I believe.
It's got to be a legal substitution.
What it's going to be.
Yep.
False start is what they called.
It's called a false start, but really it is an illegal substitution because nobody was set to try to, as far as being able to
so
start.
That'll back them up from 4th and 1 to 4th and 6. Should certainly be a punting situation.
So DuBois will get good field position here. They have to put the ball in the end zone.
9:30 to go. Sansom Deeb will be back to receive.
It's 4th down and 6.
So again, St. Mary's has not done well punting the ball tonight.
Got us on their 2nd punter this evening. Started with Dush. He's just doing the extra points and kickoffs duty now. Good slow snap. Kick, that might have been blocked. Another short kick. Might have got a hand on it, might not have. Can't really tell from here. We're in the far end of the field. Hunter Ullman with some pressure. Ball's going to go to 36. Nonetheless, great field position for the Beavers.
Yeah, from my view, I don't think it was touched. I think it just went off the side of his foot. So again, great field position for DuBois. They're going to start at the 36.
9:08 to go. Still trailing the Dutch by 7. Beavers have been driving the football, long drives all night, long sustained drives. Only been able to finish one of them. Another timeout on the field at the officials. Beavers coming out under center here. on first down. Schrock under center from the 36. Straight ahead, it's Nissel. Nissel's got a lane on the outside. There he goes, 30. Cutting it back up. He's dropped inside the 20 to about the 15. And we're going to get a holding on the outside, I believe, on Clark, and that's going to come back. Yep, I saw a nice little jersey tug there. Clark didn't have to do that. He had him sealed enough. That's going to be a penalty on the Beavers. Holding.
Again, you can't shoot yourself in the foot like that.
Great first down play. See where the ball will be spotted after the holding. It's near the 20. So out of it, the Beavers will get a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 5. So not the end of the world, but had a fresh set of downs at the 15 after one play. Self-inflicted wounds, John. We've been talking about them all night. Talking about them all year, actually.
Yeah, we have.
Last couple.
There's been some untimely penalties for the DuBois all season.
Couple plays here and there, usually big conversation pieces in the film room. Pistol set, Dixon, second back through. He's got a nice lane down to about the 25, 24. Be a fresh set of down for the Beavers from Danny Dixon, who's had a solid night.
He hit that hole with a good head of steam. That's really what I like to see in a running back.
8:45 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Ball's on the Dutch 25. Pistol set, Schrock in the gun, 2 receivers to each side. I bet Kearney will come in motion about right now from right to left. There he goes. Dixon stacked up. He's got the edge. There he goes. Trying to get to the outside. He's got another first down inside the 15 or about the 14. Outran Davis to the edge. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers. Dixon got stacked up in the middle and bounced it to the outside. Using his speed there, first down Beavers.
Yeah, that was reminiscent of Davis right there. Nothing in the middle, bounced it to the outside and gained enough for a first down.
Tell you what, that Davis is a football player, man. He's been nonstop. Hasn't come off the field once. Showing no signs of fatigue here. Pistol set once again. Nissel is up. Dixon is dotting the pistol. 2 receivers each side. Kearney on cue. Motion right to left. Here's a snap. Play action. Schrock rolling right. Got a man wide open. End zone. And he underthrew him.
That's going to be a face guarding right
goodness.
there.
Let
he underthrew
the ball
him.
Fly.
That is going to be a pass interference. The defender never turned around.
I don't know why we can't make that throw, John. It's been open all night.
Yeah, just too much air under that
all
football.
All night long. The same play.
That's where I get where he's scrambling. When he's rolling, he doesn't have the arm. He needs to set himself to put a little bit more.
Gotta be able to execute.
Yeah.
So we're out of sync on one end each time. Got to get consistent. There is no one near Clark. This ball will get moved to about the 8-yard line.
And again, that's one of the penalties I don't like in high school.
7-yard line, it's going to be 1st and about 3.
To me, that should be a spot foul. It should be on the 1. But
that's the next level rule.
It'll be half the distance to the goal.
On the 1. I formation. Second back through. It's Dixon. Dick straight through. Won't quite get there. He's got a first down.
Depends on the spot.
We'll check on the spot.
We'll get to the 4-yard line for a gain of 3.
They are saying
Looks like
first
they are
down.
signaling, so 1st and goal. DuBois is going to have 4 attempts here to tie this ball game up. Got to get big here. Got to get physical. Got to win the line of scrimmage. Been doing a great job of it all game long. It's time to finish.
2nd and goal from the 4.
So right here, what you call that tush push, I think that's the play right
especially
here.
on first down, safe play call. They're going to turn. Nissel left side.
Big
Good push. Waiting for the signal. And they're going to mark him short. Of course they are.
He's going to get to the 1-yard line.
It should be 2nd and goal, right?
It should be 2nd and goal, yes.
Marking 3rd down and 1.
How is it 3rd down?
Always must have been 1st and goal from the 7-yard line, but that's not what they marked.
No, but they
had the chain set up. So it is 3rd. It's 3rd and goal from the 1. They did that wrong, though. The officials had that wrong.
Absolutely had that wrong.
Turns again. It's Nissel. He's in this time behind the push. Jaw reached out. Touchdown. Nissel from a yard out. Extra point pending. Tied. Yeah, John, they had the change set up.
They did. And he called for first down, and that's one they need to check on film.
After it was 1st and 3, they signaled for another first down. I guess it was 1st and goal from the 7. From the first time to the 3 we went. Second goal from there. Third goal that play. Won't need a 4th and goal. Nissel got it in there. Big extra point here. Dixon the snap. Deep the hold. Good all the way around. Kick is up, and we are tied with 7 minutes to go exactly in the 4th quarter here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 14-all your score. Come on back. DuBois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Mike from DeLulo Transport in DuBois. DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for full-time and part-time non-CDL drivers for our FedEx division. These are local, home daily package delivery positions that service the Brockway, Brookville, Bridgeway, and St. Mary's areas. Applicants must be 21 years of age, and all training will be provided. If you're interested in joining our team, give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 DuBois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Garrett Nissel from a yard out ties the ball game at 14-all. Another exciting finish here coming down to the wire at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 7 minutes left. Dutcher getting the ball back. And, yeah, there was certainly some miscommunication with the officials. You know, after that pass interference in the end zone, they had it marked off half the distance from the spot, get it. But they had it marked as 1st and 3. DuBois got the first down. It went immediately to 2nd down. So not sure what happened there. Good line drive kick, and it's going to bounce through the end zone for a touchdown for Burkett. Nonetheless, no harm, no foul done for DuBois, but you like to see the officials be on top of something like that. Should be easy.
Yeah, that could have been a dangerous situation had something happened on that play to
Yeah, like I said, no harm, no foul. Maybe they really were on the same page.
Right.
Not sure exactly. I'm going to assume it was actually 1st and goal from the get-go instead of 1st and 3.
Yeah, could have been.
Because they signaled first down, and then it went immediately, we started a 2nd down, so from the 3. But nonetheless, this officiating crew done a very good job tonight. Shout out Big Ry Pasternak. 1st and 10 from the 20.
7 minutes on the clock even.
Tied at 14. 2 receivers each side for Wheeler. Here's a snap. They're going Davis up the middle. Here goes Davis, full head of steam. He's loose. Breaking tackles, carrying a couple Beavers with him. He's cut down near midfield. Dixon on the stop. Best run of the night so far by Davis. He's getting going a little bit here.
And again, DuBois is leaving that. The middle of the field was wide open there. They need to get that defensive line dominating like they did in the first half.
4-man front defensively. Coming out I formation. Davis is your fullback. Reynolds dotting the I. 2 receivers each side. Tight end right. Here's a snap. Second back through is Reynolds. Gets to midfield. Short gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and about 7.
About 4. Tackle by number 6300 Alden. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 from midfield. Clock now down to 6 minutes. The Dutch are taking their time. In full control at the moment. Tied at 14. I formation. Here's a snap. Davis first back through. This time he's stacked up immediately. Hunter Ullman got there first. Tyson Roy Nicastro there. Great stop. 3rd down coming.
3rd down from midfield.
And every 3rd down from here on out is a big one. Does the Beaver defense have another stop in them?
This is huge for the Dutch because if they don't gain a few yards on this play, I got to think they're going to punt.
2 receivers each side here. Must be prepared for the Davis run. And they will give it to him. 3rd and long, and he's dropped. Does a good job of getting a couple. Zach Gallagher tripped him up. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5, just inside Beaver territory. at the 46. Make it the 47. Let's see what the Dutch decide to do here. Clock under 5.
So with that gain, looks like they are going to go for it.
Reynolds will go back out in the slot.
Or at least try to draw them offside again.
2 receivers each side. If they do get him to jump, that will give them a first down. 4th and 4. Wheeler in the gun. They will snap. He's back, looking, throws quickly, and it's incomplete. No flags down. One comes really late, and I believe that'll give them a fresh set of downs. A flag came late. Nissel got his feet tangled. Not sure if it should be a penalty,
no,
but
I don't think that should have been a penalty.
Came really late. Came really, really late. It's going to be a first down for the Dutch. That's a backbreaker, man. Beavers just can't get out of their own way here this evening. Great coverage. I believe the feet just got tangled. 15-yard line. 15-yard penalty. That'll take it to the 32. And now St. Mary's can go back to relying on Davis here. Put it on his back.
And now you're definitely in 4-down territory here.
He's the up back here. Reynolds is dotting that I. They'll go to him. And great tackle there. No linebacker presence. That was all Gallagher. Not sure what the linebackers are doing, but that middle was wide open once again.
You got a couple of linemen coming in. Gallagher's going out. Jawree Stowe coming in. Also
2 on, 2 off. Good job of getting to the sideline.
Tyson Roy coming out of the game as well.
Beavers have everyone up near the line of scrimmage. No safety whatsoever. Here's the snap. It's Davis again. No gain. Maybe a gain of a yard, but Schrock was quickly to bring him down. And that's what they're doing. They're riding Davis here. DuBois bottling him up here on this series. Getting down to about 3.5 to go. Deadlocked at 14.
It's now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go. Wheeler still under center. 2 receivers each side. Tight end is lined up to the left. Davis is your fullback. Reynolds is your tail. Here's a snap, little fumble snap, second back through. It's Reynolds, and he'll be stacked up. Tried to get the edge. Wilson and Schrock had a better idea about it. Shut that down as 4th down and 7. Certainly they will go for it. Under 3 to go. Clock continues to wind here. And the biggest play of the game by far to this point, John.
Absolutely.
Huge 4th down.
This is the game right here. I shouldn't say it because it's tied. But huge play here for St. Mary's. 4th down and 7.
See here, they've been really loading the box. I think they're going to drown this play clock down, and they're going to take a timeout and talk about this 4th down play. So here we go. While St. Mary's uses a timeout, we'll take a quick one as well. Come on back for an exciting finish. Tied at 14 here, 2:25 to go. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football is brought to you by Joe's Tuck Shop. When you need to look your best, just go to Joe's. Proud supporter of the DuBois Beavers. Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in DuBois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. Go Beavers! And the DuBois Hampton Inn. The DuBois Hampton Inn near the DuBois Mall. We're proud to support DuBois High School football and all youth athletics. The DuBois Hampton Inn, phone 375-1000. We love having you here.
This is Bigfoot Country.
WIFT DuBois, a Seven Mountains media station.
This is Bigfoot Country.
4th and 7 for the Dutch. From the Beaver 29. Game on the line. 2:25 to go. St. Mary's 14, DuBois 14. Both teams needing a win here. 2 receivers each side for Wheeler. Here's the snap. He's back. He throws. It's batted down by Nicastro. Beavers will take over. 2:20 to go. They have a chance to win the ball game here. Offense coming back on the field.
Huge momentum swing for the Beavers. They really need to get something going offensively here. And keep in mind, DuBois does have a place kicker. They get it down in field goal range.
Yeah, they need to get anywhere from about inside the 25. They're going to have a shot.
Sure. And keep in mind that the field goal that they missed, against Punksy,
45-yarder.
It had enough leg. It was just barely left. So he's got leg.
I formation for the Beavers here. Clock isn't their best friend here, but they got time. Here's the snap. Play action. Schrock looking. Still looking. Now he throws. Got his man Clark fighting for the first down. Marker might have got there, but most importantly, gets out of bounds. We'll check the spot here. Schrock did a good job of finding his man at the last second. It's going to be just short. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
It was. We got to be careful on that throw not to have a lineman downfield. That strung out so quickly or so
Yeah,
long.
Schrock was right up near the 29-yard line, the line of scrimmage. But 2nd and 1 here, I formation. Here's a snap. Second back through is Dixon. There goes Dixon nearing midfield, but he's cut down at the 45. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers. Slow Dutch to get up, and that should stop the clock.
Oh, he gets up on his own. I was going to say that could be an official timeout,
I love the
but it wasn't.
sportsmanship.
Yep.
Ain't the time for it, though. Let's go. 1st and 10.
It's 2 minutes on a running clock.
Clock is winding when the change set. We're under 2. I formation once again. Tight end right, 2 receivers each side. That's Voss and Clark. The snap, toss coming right. It's Dixon. Dixon won't get the edge. He's dropped down by Reynolds. That's going to keep the clock moving here down to about 1.5 minutes to go. Beavers showing some sense of urgency here, and they have to. Got all 3 of their timeouts. Need to push the ball down the field. Ball's on the 45-yard line of DuBois. 2nd and 10. Under 1:20. Precious seconds ticking away. 2 receivers each side. Here's a snap. Pressure coming. Schrock looking. Schrock in trouble. Can't go down and will go down, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by Davis. Heading the other way. And he is going to score. Momentarily, St. Mary's just took the lead on the scoop and score. They're talking about it. I see no signals made. Touchdown signal was made. They're talking about it. That play is going to decide this all, John. But still, DuBois, even if it does go DuBois' way, they are facing 3rd and long, and they are not built for that.
They are not, but the game being tied, if this comes DuBois' way, they're going to call intentional grounding, but I think they're going to call it a pass. So this is huge. If they call intentional grounding, it works out in DuBois' favor. That's the call, which means it is a pass, which means that fumble does not count. Loss of down. But the big thing about this is the game is still tied. Less than a minute to go.
The loss of down brings up 3rd down 25.
3rd down 25 from the 30. Beavers just need to keep control of the ball here. They need to take a shot.
So dangerous.
Single up Koger over here. No help over top. If now's the time to let one fly and take a shot, it's right now.
No question, because anything can happen. You could even get a pass interference penalty, give yourself 15 yards.
St. Mary's Mary's will most likely stop the clock if you put it on the ground here. Anyways, so.
Oh, no question. Throw it up. If you happen to get a pass interference penalty.
Koger has a bunch of speed.
You know, they're going to
see
leave
if he can run by Paul.
They're going to leave the center of the field untouched, unblocked.
Here's a snap. They will hand it off. It's Nissel. Nissel coming right. Has some a nice lane, gets a big chunk back. It's going to be 4th down, though. You think there's no way the Beavers are going to decide to gamble here, are they?
I wouldn't think. If I were a DuBois, I'd probably let this go.
Offense on the field, clock's winding.
You got about 4 seconds difference between the play clock and the game clock where they have to run a play. But being 4th down, I think I would punt this football.
DuBois is going to take it down, though. We're under 30 seconds. Play clock's at about 15.
Yeah, so I think I would run it all the way down,
clock.
But they're going to take a shot.
They're going to try to go for this and leave St. Mary's a little few time. Here's a snap. Schrock, he's just going to heave it up over the middle, and it is
caught.
Is it going to be caught?
It's caught.
It is caught. It's caught by Koger. 2 timeouts, 7.4 to go.
So they have an opportunity to run one play. If they get some positive yards, they could go for a field goal here.
They're going to call a timeout. DuBois has all 3. They use one. That is their first. We're going to take a short break and come on back. 7.4 to go. We're tied at 14. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Bill Drahushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
So really what was just mainly supposed to be ended up basically being a punt. All verticals on 4th down. Schrock just throws one up. Clark got a bunch of hands on it. Davis batted it down, but right into the hands of Koger, who was Johnny on the spot. Takes the ball at the 25-yard line of St. Mary's. So let's see here. 2 timeouts remaining, 7.4. It's Schrock, and he doesn't get much. He slipped quickly. But we got about a 40-yard field goal attempt coming up here to win this ball game. Edward Burkett.
So again, I think he's got the leg, and honestly, you
4.1.
You mentioned putting the ball in the middle of the field. They did not do that, but I like the ball being on the right hash as opposed to being on the left hash. Because if his misses tend to be left, and I think that right hash, I think that's a better spot for him.
Great analysis there. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here at E.J. Mansell Stadium, though. 4.1, and what a game this has been. Really just a prayer on that 4th down play from Schrock. You know, best worst is picked off deep in their territory, and they have 7 seconds to try to drive 70 yards to score a touchdown. This is the way St. Mary's, they haven't been pushing the ball down the field that well. Not a bad way to go about your business there if you're DuBois, and that just really worked out in your favor. Finally caught a break. You've been shooting yourself in the foot left and right this evening in the first half. That continued over into the second half, but they caught a break. They don't get a lot of them, but they got one now. Let's see if Edward Burkett can cash this in.
And again, the penalty of intentional grounding was huge because the result of that, if it would have been called a fumble, that was a touchdown.
41 yards. DuBois is either going to win this on the leg of Edward Burkett, or we're going to go into overtime to decide this one. What a game it's been in District 9 Region 1 between St. Mary's and DuBois. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. It is short. Online, but it's short, and we will head to overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not quite done yet. Edward Burkett, 41-yard attempt, falls just short. Ball is going to be placed on the 10-yard line, and we are going to decide this winner in overtime. We're tied at 14. Come on back. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Out-of-town guests coming in for a reunion, celebration, or family function? Make them feel at home at the DuBois Hampton Inn. Group rates are available for your guests, and a clean, comfortable room is a promise. Meeting and banquet rooms are available. Enjoy the indoor pool, and we have wireless internet too. Start your day right with Hampton's free hot breakfast. Call us 814-375-1000. That's 814-375-1000. The DuBois Hampton Inn. We love having you here.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium, and we have overtime upon us to decide the winning. So how this is going to work Each ball will be placed on the 10-yard line. They'll do a coin flip. Whoever wins the toss will most likely probably decide to go on defense first. Then they will choose the offense will choose an end zone, which one they want to try to score in. And then we'll go from there, and it becomes a back and forth matchup. If the first team who has possession scores, second team gets a shot. If one team scores and the other doesn't, all we'll need is one overtime.
Yeah, very similar to the college rules, but this goes from the 10-yard line. So each team will have an opportunity to possess the football. And right now, looking about the captains in with a discussion with the officials to explain what's going to happen here, along with TJ Wingard, the head coach.
Looks like the captains will be heading to the middle for the coin flip at this moment. Let's talk about the ending of that fourth quarter. Lots going on. It momentarily looked like St. Mary's was going to walk out of here on a scoop and score. Fells into the hands of their best, fastest player, Matt Davis. Johnny on the spot. Looked like St. Mary's is going to walk out of here with a crazy win. But officials got together, talked about it. Dean did a forward pass, intentional grounding. Then they had the heave, lucky play by DuBois. That Koger came in out of nowhere and snagged to give us a shot to win the game on a field goal, 41-yard field goal. No easy task at this level for anybody. Burkett just a little bit short. Yeah. It was on line, the opposite from the one last week. Had plenty of leg last week, missed it left. This one was on target, just a little bit short. So
yeah, if he got under it just a little bit. I didn't think he didn't get his full leg into that one, but it was right on line, just short. So we are going to go into overtime. We're having so much fun. We want to keep doing it.
Absolutely. It's been a great game. We've had a lot of good District 9 Region 1 matchups this year. Up in Brookville, had a close one.
Brockway again.
Brockway. Last week, Punxsutawney, that was a great game. One of the better DuBois Punxsutawney games we've seen in a long time. In that rivalry getting renewed there for sure. So we're just waiting to see who wins the toss here. St. Mary's will call it in the air. Just waiting, and we'll get set for this overtime.
So they're talking with the St. Mary's here.
They'll call it right now.
There's the coin flip.
Looks like they won the toss, and I'm sure they will elect to go on defense first, and we'll sort out those details on the other side of this short break. We got overtime action here at E.J. Mansell Stadium between St. Mary's and DuBois. Come on back. You're listening to high school football on Bigfoot Country.
DuBois High School Football brought to you by McDonald's of DuBois. McDelivery is on the DoorDash app. Download the McDonald's app for delicious deals and great rewards. Bloom Electric Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. And DeLulo Transport of DuBois, family owned and operated, providing reliable transportation services. If you're interested in joining the team, call 814-503-4131. Stop by the office, 349 DuBois Street. See them online at DeLuloTransport.com. Go Beavers!
And we're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. The Dutch won the toss. They elected to go on defense first. So the Beavers offense will be out first. Ball from the 10-yard line. 4 chances to get it in. DuBois has a big opportunity. They can take control here of this overtime and put all the pressure on the St. Mary's offense. Let's see here. 4 cracks from the 10. DuBois lost their only overtime game of the season at Brockway in week 2. I formation on first down. Here's the snap. Second back through is Nissel, and he goes down immediately. No push, no gain. Second and goal from the 10.
And that was overly on the tackle back in the game. Good to see, as he was one of the players that walked off due to an injury.
No time in these overtimes in the PIAA at this level. No time on the clock.
So here's an interesting scenario. If you go 3, do you try to kick the field goal to put points on the board?
Wouldn't be the worst decision. That, I guess, comes down to how much you trust your defense. Schrock rolling first down. Looking. Now he throws. His pass is tipped in, batted away. Incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 10. Once again, he has Clark right away. I don't know why he can't see it.
Yeah,
He's wide open in the flat.
Yeah, the longer he holds on to the football, the less accurate he is.
And the more it gives the defense to catch
Right.
up, they are catching up. DuBois is doing a good job of releasing off the line and getting behind these defenders. That flood route has kind of been there all night. One end has been off sync. Here we go. Trips to the right once again. Nissel. Schrock actually coming under center. Here we go. He's back. They're going to try a screenplay. It's out to Koger. He gets inside. He's 5, and he's drugged down from behind. Great play design. Good call. Koger just short. They're going to mark him at the 2. 4th and goal coming. Beavers need to have it. They will go for it. Ball's at the 2-yard line. Let's see, they're still talking about it on the Beavers sideline. And here they go, Jaristo inserting themselves back into the game. They got 15 seconds on the play clock. They better go. Can't take a penalty. And he's going to have to use it because they're going to not get the playoff. So DuBois uses their first and only timeout, I believe, in overtime. I believe they only get one, correct?
Correct.
Really not sure about that, so hopefully we can get confirmation on the other side of this break. We'll take a quick one. 4th and goal coming. Huge play on the other side. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Infused IV offers a wide array of products and services that will help you get back on track fast. Our state-of-the-art infrared sauna will help loosen muscles, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. Athletes love our PEMF therapy and Normatec recovery boots, too. These non-invasive therapies encourage the body's natural healing processes and reduce the need for pain medication. Make Infused IV part of your pre- and post-game for optimal results this season. Now infusing ages 16 plus with parental consent. Find out how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Stop in on Midway Drive in DuBois or online at InfusedIVBar.com.
We're back here at AJ Mansell Stadium. The Beavers facing a 4th and 2. I think the Beavers' best options here, trust your offensive line, get a good push, run the ball right at them, trust yourselves. Or get Schrock on the edge on a rollout, maybe use his legs or find a receiver. Here we go. I formation, Schrock is on the edge. He's got a man open, but he's going to decide to tuck and run. I don't know if he got in. It's all going to depend on the spot they're going to give it to him. But once again, he has Clark wide open in the end zone. Schrock gets it in.
That was very fortunate by him. You hit the nail on the head. He was so wide open out in the flat. He could have put all the air he wanted to under that football. And
Schrock takes it himself. DuBois ahead, 20-14. Extra point pending. Schrock putting the team on his back here. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So we will switch ends. No, I'm sorry. We'll keep it at the same end. St. Mary's will come back out on offense. We'll keep it right here at EJ Mansell Stadium. All the pressure's on Wheeler in this St. Mary's offense. DuBois has 10 yards to cover, 4 downs to stop them. And they will win this game. They get their first lead of the game in overtime, 21-14. Landon Schrock, 2 touchdown runs this evening. His second one from 2 yards out is the difference. And John, I certainly don't want to take the hype away from the touchdown. Big time there from Schrock, but that play's been there all night. I don't know why we can't hit it. 2 receivers each side here for Wheeler. He's in the gun. Davis is your sidecar to the right. Expect him to be featured here in this overtime. Here's the snap. Wheeler's back, looking under pressure. Wilson bearing down, throws, and it's incomplete. Great coverage there by Kearney. Intended for Bauer, 2nd and goal from the 10. Sorry, that's Deeb in coverage.
Good. I think if you're St. Mary's, you realize DuBois has been dominating the line up front. So that was the play call to try to get it in the end zone with a pass.
Can't believe first down. They at least didn't give Davis a touch, though.
So that does put them more under the gun.
Here we go. Student section switching ends over to the school end where we're at. 2nd and goal. From the 10, Wheeler in the gun, 2 receivers each side. The snap, they're going. Davis up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, cuts it back near the 5. They're going to cut him down at the 6, 3rd and goal from there. Allman and Kearney on the stop along with Dixon. They had him for a loss, but Davis was able to get out of it. DuBois 2 plays away from getting out of here with a home victory. A much-needed one. 2 and 4 are the Beavers. 3 and 3 are the Dutchmen. Both want one. Both need one. Who wants this one more? 2 receivers each side for Wheeler. Crowd getting into it here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 3rd and 6. Here's a snap. Quick screen out. It's Paul. He's cut down at the 2-yard line, so here we go again. Mark him down at the 1. We're going to have 4th down from the 1. That's where this one's going to be decided, John. Tried the same play DuBois ran on 3rd down. A little quick screen play to the outside. Almost took it in. Was Ben Paul. Nissel on the stop. Game hanging in the balance here. DuBois needs a stop. St. Mary's needs a yard. DuBois on top, 21-14. A stop will give them the win. St. Mary's trying to force a second overtime. 2 receivers each side. They'll spread the field. Got to have a guy on Wheeler on the keeper. They're going to pitch it out to Davis. Davis trying to get the edge. He didn't get there. The Beavers stopped him, and the Beavers will win the game. Allman there, Deeb there, Nissel there. Beavers walk out of here with an overtime victory, 21-14. What a game. What a game, John, me boy. What a couple stretch of games.
And I don't mean to tell you, but there's a St. Mary's player down calling for a trainer, so I hope he's okay.
Hate to see that game end this way, but what a finish here. We'll talk about it a little bit on the other side of a break. DuBois gets an overtime victory, a much-needed victory over the St. Mary's Flying Dutch here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Come on back for the wrap-up. You've been listening to DuBois High School Football on Big Foot Country.
We moved and settled into our new home. Hi, this is Builder Hushak from DuBois Drug and Wellness. We are now open at our brand new pharmacy located at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. Our new location is more convenient with easier parking and accessibility. I want to thank our existing customers who followed us and invite new customers to come experience our award-winning service at 209 Beaver Drive in DuBois. DuBois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
A 1-yard stop by the DuBois defense gives the DuBois Beavers a much-needed victory here at home. They will take their record to 3-4. St. Mary's will fall from 3-3 to 3-4. And maybe a little bit of a season saver here tonight, John, when you look at what's in front of this team, needing to get to 500, possibly to get into the playoffs. If that is the case, they're going to need a couple more wins at this point, and they're running out of those opportunities with 3 games left. But a much gutsy, big-time gutsy win all the way across the board for these Beavers tonight.
Yeah, I hate to use the words must win, but this was a must-win game for DuBois, in my opinion. Going forward with the 3 games that they have left, needing to win 2 of the 3 in order to get to 500, you could, I won't say you could never count on any game being easy, but, by the books, DuBois should beat Montauk, so they're going to need an upset victory over either Clarion or Hollidaysburg.
Yep, Hollidaysburg right now in the same boat. I believe they were 3-3 coming into tonight. So depending on a win or loss by them, we know that Hollidaysburg team is going to be tough. But all eyes are on Central Clarion now, and I'm sure DuBois is going to put all in the work they can and throw everything at Clarion to pull off an upset. We'll get details whether that game will be at Memorial Stadium in Clarion, at Clarion University Stadium, or if that game will be at CL where we've been the last couple years. We'll sort all those details out, and I'm sure the station will update you on that where the game will be held, because they do a couple options up in Clarion. But yeah, looking forward, opportunities dwindling, and just can't say enough. Gutsy win, great job, lots of big time decisions made on the sideline today, good execution, and great win.
Yeah, and I like the way DuBois did a very good job up front, both defensive and offensive. They controlled the line of scrimmage. They did what they needed to do. A tough St. Mary's team, they came in to play, no doubt about it. DuBois comes out of here on top.
Yeah, and if they